everybody, Chris Grant here again. In this episode, I want to discuss the importance of scales. Scales are important for many reasons. They help you develop, fingerings for when you want to get from one side of the piano to the other. So if you want to move up the piano, you need to learn how to play scales. So many years ago I bought this book on scales. It's got, all the major and minor scales and a bunch of other types of scales in here. And it took me a long time to learn scales, many years. When I first took lessons, it was one of the first things my piano teacher wanted me to do, was to learn scales. So I would do like a scale a month. She wanted me to learn a scale a week, but that was just too much for me. So learn them at your own pace. Pick a scale and really learn it up, frontwards and backwards. She wanted me to do every scale an octave apart with both hands. So like, for instance, C major. So it took me a long time to do that, and at first it's very difficult. It was for me. So you might want to start doing one hand at a time. Start with your right hand. And do your left hand. And then add them together. And try and learn them at some point where you don't really have to even think about looking down or anything. Just your fingers start to know where they have to be on the piano. So I'm going to do a simple thing that I came up. We're going to use the E major scale. So, like I said, it's a good scale for your hands. It's very hand or finger friendly because of the way it's set up. And you'll find that some scales are easier for the hand than others. So this is one of the easier scales. Oops. So, once you learn scales and you learn how to go up and down 2 octaves, try and do other things with the scales, because that gets old and boring real fast. So, came up with this. So, first, this is the scale straight. So try and change rhythms with the scale. Do like a dotted eighth with a 16th. So also I came up with this other idea. You play the scale with your left hand and you add a trill. Oops. I'm trying to read the screen from 4 feet away. So do a trill. Okay, here's one where you do the scale and without looking down, try not to look down. Try and get a feel for where the notes are without looking down. So you're going to play the scale in your left hand and you're going to hit. So playing scales can get boring, so you got to do something with them and just come up with different ideas. I like playing tripleted notes. And the last thing I do is I try and do like almost a random. You can do something steady with your left hand and just kind of be a little bit more random with your right hand. You can even count out loud and go 1 hand.